Ürümqi is the capital of the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region of the People's Republic of China in northwest China. Ürümqi was a major hub on the Silk Road during China's Tang dynasty. Qing developed its reputation as a leading cultural and commercial center during the Qing dynasty. With a built-up population of 2,988,715 as of 2010 census and 3.03 million in 7 urban and suburban districts, Ürümqi is the largest city in China's western interior. Since the 1990s, Ürümqi has developed economically and serves as a regional transport node, cultural, and commercial center. History. Although Ürümqi is situated near the northern route of the Silk Road, it is a relatively young city. It was not called Ürümqi until the time of the Dzungar Khanate. According to Chinese scholars, during the 22nd year of Emperor Taizong's reign in the Tang dynasty, AD 648, the Tang government set up the town of Lunte in the ancient town seat of Urumqi, 10 kilometers from the southern suburb of present-day Ürümqi in the Tang dynasty's Protectorate General to pacify the West, which controlled Xinjiang. Ancient Lunte town was the seat of local government, and collected taxes from the caravans along the northern route of the Silk Road. Steppe peoples had used the location, the pass between the Bogda Shan to the east and the Tian Shan to the west, connecting the Dzungar Basin to the north and the Turpan Depression to the south. The Oirat Dzungar tribes to form the Dzungar Khanate were the last major power to control Ürümqi before China, and their language gave Ürümqi its modern-day name. Ürümqi remained a small town, and less important than the Oasis and Silk Road trade center Turpan 200 kilometers to the southeast. Thus, little is heard of the region following the Tang dynasty in the Chinese texts until China's Qing dynasty vanquished the Dzungar Khanate to the west. In the Dzungar genocide, one writer, Wei Yuan, described the resulting desolation in what became northern Xinjiang as an empty plain for 1,000 li, with no trace of man. After 1759, state farms were established, especially in the vicinity of Ürümqi, where there was fertile, well-watered land and few people. By 1762, more than 500 shops were opened by Chinese migrants to the area of modern-day Ürümqi. In 1763, the Qianlong Emperor named the expanded town of Lunte, Dua, meaning to enlighten. Dua quickly became Xinjiang's commercial and financial center, boasting many statues also to Guandi, or the Chinese god of war. Demographically, Dua was populated with Chinese Muslims from Gansu and Shaanxi, Han Chinese from all over China, and ethnically diverse Bannermen, which included Manchus. Professor of Chinese and Central Asian History at Georgetown University, James A. Millward wrote that foreigners often mistakenly think that Ürümqi was originally a Uyghur city and that the Chinese destroyed its Uyghur character and culture. However, Ürümqi was founded as a Chinese city by Han and Hui, and it is the Uyghurs who are new to the city. Those Qing literati who visited Dua were impressed by its cultural sophistication and similarity to eastern China. The writer Ji Shaolin compared Dua to Beijing, in that both had numerous wine shops which offered daily performances of Chinese music and dance. The origin of Hui and Ürümqi is often indicated by the names of their mosques. The Battle of Ürümqi took place in 1870 between the Turkic Muslim forces of Yaqub Beg against the Dungan Muslim forces of Tuo Ming. With the help of Zhu Zugong's Han Chinese militia, Yaqub Beg's forces defeated the Dungans. In 1884, the Guangxu Emperor established Xinjiang as a province, with Dua as its capital. During the Kumul Rebellion, the Battle of Ürümqi and the Battle of Ürümqi took place between the forces of Ma Zhongying's 36th Division and Jin, Shuren and Sheng Shikai's provincial forces. At the second battle, Ma was assisted by the Han Chinese general Zhang Piyuan. The adventurer Ahmad Kamal recalled during the Kumul rebellion that Turka women and women in general did not wear veils when they went about the bazaar of Ürümqi, unlike southern Xinjiang's bazaars. Following the founding of the People's Republic of China, on 1 February 1954, new, big mosques have been financially assisted in being built by the Chinese government in Ürümqi, while in southern Xinjiang China implements strong rules regarding religion. In Ürümqi, China treats the Uyghurs and religion lax and permissively. The city suffered unrest in May 1989 with 150 injuries, and was the site of major rioting in July 2009 triggered by violence in southern China between ethnic Han Chinese and southern Xinjiang Uyghurs. Official reports of the 2009 riots say that nearly 200 people were left dead, but the actual toll is unknown and disputed. Reports of extensive retaliation against the Uyghur minority have circulated ever since, despite the Chinese government having shut down access to emails and overseas phone calls for over 10 months. Geography. The largest city in western China, Ürümqi has earned a place in the Guinness Book of Records as the most remote city from any sea in the world. It is about 2,500 kilometers from the nearest coastline, as Ürümqi is the closest major city to the Eurasian pole of inaccessibility, although Karamaya and Altai, both in Xinjiang, are closer. The city has an administrative area of 10,989 square kilometers and has an average elevation of 800 meters. The location 43 degrees 40 minutes 52 seconds north, 87 degrees 19 minutes 52 seconds east, 43.68111 degrees north, 87.33111 degrees east, 43.68111, 87.33111 in the southwestern suburbs of Ürümqi was designated by local geography experts as the center point of Asia in 1992. And a monument to this effect was erected there in the 1990s. The site is a local tourist attraction. Water supply. Although surrounded by deserts, the Ürümqi area is naturally watered by a number of small rivers flowing from the snow-capped Tian Shan Mountains, the main range of the Tian Shan in south of the city, and the Bogda Shan east of the city. As the Ürümqi region's population and economy is growing, the water demand exceeds the natural supply. To alleviate water shortages, the Irtish-Ürümqi Canal was constructed in the first decade of the 21st century. The canal's main trunk terminates in the so-called Reservoir 500 in the far northeastern suburbs of the city. A new industrial area, called Ganquanbao Industrial Park, or Industrial New City 500, was being developed in 2009, west of the reservoir, relying on it for water supply. From the reservoir area, water is further distributed over a network of canals throughout the lower Midong district. Climate in Ürümqi. A semi-arid climate prevails, with very large differences between summer and winter. Warm summers, with a July daily average of 23.7 degrees Celsius, and very cold winters, with a January daily average of -12.6 degrees Celsius. The annual average temperature is 6.90 degrees Celsius. The city is semi-arid, with its summers slightly wetter than its winters, yet sunny weather is much more likely in the warmer months, and relative humidity is the lowest during summer, with monthly possible sunshine ranging from 30% in December to 70% in August and September. The city receives 2,523 hours of bright sunshine annually. Its annual precipitation is about 290 millimeters. Extremes since 1951 have ranged from -41.5 degrees Celsius on the 27th of February 1951 to 42.1 degrees Celsius on the 1st of August 1973. Air quality. According to the National Environmental Analysis released by Tsinghua University and the Asian Development Bank in January 2013, Ürümqi is among one of 10 most air-polluted cities in the world. Also, according to this report, 7 of 10 most air-polluted cities are in China, including Taiyuan, Beijing, Ürümqi, Lanzhou, Chongqing, Jinan and Shijiazhuang. Administrative divisions. Ürümqi currently comprises 8 county-level subdivisions, 7 districts and 1 county. Demographics. According to the 2000 census, Ürümqi has 2,081,834 inhabitants, with a population density of 174.53 inhabitants per square kilometer. Economy. Ürümqi is a major industrial center within Xinjiang. Ürümqi, together with Karamaya and Korla, account for 64.5% of the total industrial output of Xinjiang. Ürümqi is also the largest consumer center in the region, recording 41.9 billion yen retail sales of consumer goods in 2008, an increase of 26% from 2007. The GDP per capita reached $6,222 in 2008. According to statistics, Ürümqi ranked 7th in 2008 by the disposable income for urban residents among cities in Western China. Ürümqi has been a central developmental target for the China Western Development Project that the central government is pursuing. The Ürümqi Foreign Economic Relations and Trade Fair has been held annually since 1991 and has been upgraded into the first China-Eurasia Expo in 2011. Its purpose is to promote domestic and foreign markets. The 17th fair has attracted participants from the Ministry of Commerce and the China Council for Promotion of International Trade. Xinjiang Uyghur Group is the largest real estate enterprise and most powerful privately owned company in Xinjiang and is currently engaged in energy and automobile. China CITIC Bank Mansion, headquarters of Guanghui, located in one of the CBDs in North Xinhua Road, is the tallest building in Ürümqi and Xinjiang, with a height of 229 meters. It is also the tallest in northwestern China and Central Asia. Zhongshan Road has been one of the 10 most famous commercial streets in China since 2005. Zhongshan Road has always been the hub of consumer electronics in the city, with the largest computer, mobile phone and consumer electronics market in Xinjiang, including Baihuakun, Cyber Digital Plaza and Fountain Plaza. As the economic center in Xinjiang, Ürümqi has expanded its urban area since the 1990s. The CBDs in the city increased rapidly all around the major districts. Despite the old city areas being primarily in the south, the development in the north part began since the late 1980s. The completion of the new office tower for Ürümqi municipal government in 2003 at Nanhu Square in Nanhu Road marked a shift of the city center to the north. Lacking a subway, the city commenced the construction of viaducts for Outer Ring Road since 2003, which considerably facilitates transport. Yuhao Road and surrounding neighborhood is the commercial center for business, shopping and amusement. Yuhao Group, the namesake local enterprise, owns a major market share of retails. Maison Mode Ürümqi, opened since 2008, became one of the few notable department stores for luxury merchandise in the city. The Ürümqi Economic and Technological Development Zone, located in the northern Taotunhi district, has been a leading base for steel, machinery manufacturing, biochemistry and other industrial innovations. Pollution. Ürümqi is considered one of the most polluted cities in China and the world. Blacksmith Institute mentioned Ürümqi in 2007 world's worst polluted places caused by air pollution, along with Linfen and Lanzhou, all in China. In 2008, Toronto Star listed Ürümqi as one of the top 10 worst places to live in the world due to sulfurous pollution. Heavy haze is extremely common in winter, which frequently affects air traffic. Officials believe that severe winter air pollution in Ürümqi is mainly caused by energy-heavy industries and the outdated coal-firing winter heating system. According to a report by Department of Environmental Science and Engineering of Fudan University, the average PM2.5 and TSP concentrations in the winter of 2007 were 12 times higher than USA standard for PM2.5 and 3 times the National Ambient Air Quality Standard of China for TSP. The sulfur dioxide from industrial emissions mixed with the local anthropogenic aerosol with the transported soil dust from outside the city was the main sources of the high concentration of sulfate, one of the main factors causing the heavy air pollution over Ürümqi. Tourism. Grand Bazaar, a bazaar on South Jifang Road, Hongshan, is the symbol of Ürümqi, located in Hongshan Park, People's Park, south of Hongshan Park. Glacier No. 1, origin of Ürümqi River, is the largest glacier near a major city in China. People's Square, Nanhu Square, Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region Museum, which was completely rebuilt in the early 2000s. Heavenly Lake Scenic Area, a popular park with some of China's most famous alpine scenery, a little more than 2 hours outside Ürümqi. Shui Mogu Hot Springs is located 5 kilometers northeast of Ürümqi. Xinjiang Silk Road Museum is located right next to the Grand Bazaar at No. 160 Shengli Road. It is located on the 4th and 5th floor of a very large European-style building which houses a shopping complex as well. Most of the exhibits have English names as well, and some of their guides speak some English. Ürümqi City Museum is located at South Nanhu Road 123. Ürümqi Tata Mosque is a luxuriously furbished mosque located on Jifang Road. The mosque is open to female and male visitors unlike other mosques. However, permission must have been obtained prior to visiting the mosque. The monument at the geographical center of Asian continent, in Yongfeng Township, Ürümqi County. Education and science. Ürümqi has many educational campuses including Xinjiang University, Xinjiang Normal University, Xinjiang Agricultural University, Xinjiang Medical University and many others. Universities: Xinjiang University, Xinjiang Normal University, Xinjiang Agricultural University, Xinjiang Arts Institute, Xinjiang University of Finance and Economics, Ürümqi Vocational University, Xinjiang Vocational and Technical Institute, Xinjiang Medical University. High schools: Ürümqi No. 1 High School, Bingqin No. 2 Middle School, No. 70 Senior High School of Ürümqi. Research institutes: Xinjiang Astronomical Observatory. Transportation. Air Ürümqi is served by the Ürümqi Dinhuopu International Airport. It is a hub for China's Southern Airlines. Ürümqi Dinhuopu International Airport is the largest airport in Xinjiang. Rail Ürümqi Railway Station. Ürümqi is Xinjiang's main rail hub. It is the western terminus of the Lanzhou-Xinjiang and Ürümqi Dzungar Railway, and the eastern terminus of the northern Xinjiang and the second Ürümqi-Jinga Railway. The Beijing and the Langsan lines form part of the Trans-Eurasian Continental Railway, which runs from Rotterdam through the Alator Pass on the Kazakhstan border to Ürümqi and on to Lanzhou and Liaoning. There is also a high-speed rail line in operation, which connect Ürümqi with Xining and Lanzhou since 2014. Road: China National Highway 216, China National Highway 312, China National Highway 314. Many roads north and west typically shut down rapidly in the early October period, remaining shut until winter breaks. Trains should remain operational. Metro Ürümqi Light Rail Transit is currently under construction and expected to open in 2015. Bus Rapid Transit. The Ürümqi BRT bus service was launched in August 2011 after an investment of 930 million yuan in an effort to improve urban traffic. There are currently 4 routes operated: BRT-1, BRT-2, BRT-3, and BRT-5, mainly along the north to south downtown major roads. Media. The Xinjiang Networking Transmission Limited operates the Ürümqi People's Broadcasting Station and the Xinjiang People Broadcasting Station, broadcasting in the Mandarin, Uyghur, Kazakh, Mongolian, Russian and the Kyrgyz languages. The Xinjiang television station, located in Ürümqi, is the major TV broadcasting station in the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. The local television station for Ürümqi City is Ürümqi Television Station. Sport. Xinjiang Flying Tigers or Guanghui Flying Tigers is a major basketball team that is a part of the Chinese Basketball Association, based in Ürümqi, Xinjiang. Its corporate sponsor is Xinjiang Guanghui Group. Xinjiang Tianshan Leopard FC is a local football team in the China League One. China started a bandy development program by organizing educational days in Ürümqi in June 2009. International relations. Ürümqi is twinned with (1) Almaty is a state-level city of Kazakhstan. Timing of the sun. Because of its location, the sun is 2 hours and 10 minutes behind China's Standard Time. During early January the sun does not rise until 9:45 a.m. and it sets between 6:45 p.m. and 7:10 p.m. In September and March the sun rises around 8 a.m. and sets around 7:45 p.m. However, in June the sun rises at about 6:25 a.m. and does not set until 9:45 p.m.